Jimmy Butler just got traded to the Warriors? Here's my reaction. Now, who do I think actually won this trade? When I'm thinking about Jimmy Butler, Andrew Wiggins, I'm saying, okay, well, Andrew Wiggins is 27 years old. Jimmy Butler is 35. Now, here's the crazy part. Jimmy Butler, in my opinion, is better than Andrew Wiggins. But Andrew Wiggins is younger. So what I would say is both teams actually won this trade because they're getting what they need. For instance, the Warriors want to win right now, like now. That their urgency is literally this year, next year, because who knows how long Steph Curry is actually going to play. Now, for the Miami Heat, you have Andrew Wiggins, who's 27. Now, he should, if he takes care of his body right, and if, God allows him to make it, he should be able to play. Or let's just say that he plays just as long as Jimmy Butler, or he at least plays to the age that Jimmy Butler is right now. That means Andrew Wiggins would be playing at least 8 more years. Now, the reason why I'm saying that Jimmy Butler is a better player is because he's a better defender, he scores more points, and he's also a better leader. You have to remember, I know Jimmy Butler had a pretty bad ending to his Miami Heat career, or just being with that team, but this was a guy who took the Miami Heat to the NBA Finals in the Eastern Conference. I get it. Some people say the Eastern Conference is not as strong as the Western Conference, but regardless of how you think and however you feel, Jimmy Butler got the job done. Now, the Miami Heat also got Kyle Anderson in a draft pick. Now, when I looked at Kyle Anderson, aka Shlomo, I was like, man, he's a guy that's going to give you about 5 points, 5 rebounds, 4 or 5 rebounds, and about 2 or 3 assists. Now, when I looked at the numbers between Jimmy Butler and Andrew Wiggins, I noticed, I was like, damn, wait a minute, it's kind of close. But then I had to think about it. No, Jimmy Butler literally wanted out of the Miami Heat. So yes, his point production did drop, but it's still just as high as Andrew Wiggins, and Andrew Wiggins was needed to score. So what I mean by that is this: you have Jimmy Butler, who was at 17 points, and you had Andrew Wiggins, who was at 17 points. But the difference is last year, right? Last season, Andrew Wiggins averaged 13 points, and I would say that the Warriors still needed him, right? Just like they need him now. They definitely needed him last year, and he only averaged 13 points. Now, Jimmy Butler was in the 20s. Now, does this make the Warriors a better team? I believe that this can make the Warriors a better team, and the reason why is because of playoff Jimmy. The things that playoff Jimmy does is a little bit different from everyone else. Number one, he's coming to lock his guy up. All right, that is the number one thing. And then the icing on the cake is his scoring, right? It's not as difficult as Andrew Wiggins. I will also say this: I believe that even if Jimmy Butler's points are not as high as they usually have been, which is about 20 points, about 21 points a game, with Jimmy Butler being at about 21 points a game, I believe this will be something that will help immediately, because who knows, he may even get 25. Having a guy like Draymond on the team to help him actually distribute the ball, this may make the game a lot easier for Steph Curry, or it will definitely open it up for Jimmy. Either way, this is going to be a pretty good pairing, because Steph Curry was desiring a guy who could be the second option, because that second option will allow Steph Curry to do what Steph Curry does, meaning they can't put so much attention on him. And Jimmy Butler is one of those guys that he's going to get you some buckets. and he's gonna play defense. So you're gonna have Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler playing defense. I really just believe that Jimmy Butler is going to be a much better fit than Andrew Wiggins because he was used to being the leader. He was used to being the man. He was used to being the best player on the team. And I also believe that Jimmy Butler is okay with not being the #1 option. I believe that he may actually star in that role a lot better. And like I said, the defense is going to be key because you're going to have Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler, right? So those two being the ferocious defenders that they are, they're going to cause some problems, especially in the playoffs. And I do believe that this is going to work. Now, I'm interested to know what you think. Let me know. Comment your thoughts under this video. Thank you for watching.